look like a normal person? Thank you. Thank you. But this is the face of a person who eats boiled eggs on a bus. I once took a bus from Boston to Toronto, 9 hours. 9 hours, yeah. Somebody came on and said, hey, can I sit next to you? I said, yeah, bro, you could sit next to me, but I'm gonna eat these 4-year eggies. I gotta peel them first. We're married now, it's very nice, it's very nice. It's a connecting, very unifying experience is what it is. But I travel, you know what, I've now lived in some major cities across Canada and the US, and I find that the longer I spend in the city, I really have gotten very good at knowing the morals and the values of a city very quickly, and I'll give you the trick. Anytime you want to know a city, get to know it very quickly, you just look at their institutions, how they run their universities, colleges, hospitals, that sort of thing. For instance, the kids' hospital in New York that I was born at is called the Long Island College Hospital. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a teaching college. It's also a kids' hospital. In Montreal, the kids' hospital was called Centre de Jeunesse. Is that beautiful? Center of Youth. Is that really beautiful? Here in Toronto, it's just sick kids. Feels a little insensitive. For a Canadian city. When I first moved here, I was driving with my friend Natalie, and we saw this big building there. Sick kids written right on there. I go to Natalie, I'm like, what's that? She's like, yeah, that's the kids' hospital here. That's how we do it. No, we don't sugarcoat it here. They just file in. What are the patients called? Sickos? What are you doing? I grew up in a very competitive society, though. I don't know if you guys play sports or whatever. I grew up in a very competitive community. You know, like when I was a kid, other kids would come up to me and they'd say, my father? My father is bigger than your father. I'd say, yeah? Well, my father's dead, and I'd walk away. Because when I was a kid, I was a sicko. You hear me? I still am. My father is alive and well. Lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. But I'm not about to debate another 7-year-old how big our fathers are. We can't even see what's happening up there. In hindsight, as a grown-up, I realize my father is quite tall. 6'2" for a Jew, not bad. So I have a small fantasy. It's a small dream. Getting the group of girls back together again. Getting the old crew back together again, and once and for all clarifying, actually, my father is bigger than your shrimp fucking dads. Small fantasy from a mature person who stands before you. But, you know, I think people have this misconception of the Jewish mother. I think we grew up secular. I think people think a Jewish mother is a very overbearing mother, right? What did you eat? Did you have a sweater? Things like that. But I grew up with an old school, religious Jewish mother. Very different experience. I never had a kiss better. You know what a kiss better is? Don't know what it is still. Is it witchcraft? What the hell is it? Never had a kiss better. You know, like when I was a kid, my brother found a skateboard. And I thought, oh, this is what I'm gonna be great at. 8 years old. I never saw a Jew do anything athletic my entire life. I looked at the sport and I thought, I'm gonna be great at this. This is gonna be my thing. I get up there in my jean jumper. You ever wear a jean jumper? Not a very light material. Hop on the board. I'm going for 3 seconds before I fly off it. My face hits the pavement, I'm gushing blood. I hold my face, gushing blood, I run home. You think when I got home, my mother kissed it better and said everything's gonna be okay? No, she said, look at you! Look what you did! You're gonna need skin grafts! You're gonna need skin grafts! Just about to make supper, I needed this like a lachin cup. English translation from the Yiddish, like a heavy head. I don't know in either language why you would ever need or not need a heavy head. And we can't go to Long Island College Hospital because your brother was just there for a broken pinky. They keep records of this stuff. You want to be taken away? Is that an option? I will go. So now we're in the cab to the other kid's hospital, and the whole time in the cab, she's going, they're gonna shave off your thigh and stick it on your face. You're gonna need skin grafts. We get to the doctor, he gives me an ointment. I'm good as new a week later. My mother told me I was gonna need skin grafts, 8 years old. You wonder why I'm so nervous all the time. In the cab, I was thinking, if they take it from the thigh, what are they gonna put on the thigh? Are they gonna take the other thigh? Then it's, either way, something's going. Your guess is as good as mine. I once forgot my gym uniform at school. I forgot my gym uniform. You couldn't do, if you had gym that day and you didn't have your gym uniform, the whole shit fell apart for some reason. Couldn't compute. So I got sent to the office because I didn't have my gym uniform. And the principal was like, well, we're gonna have to call your mother and she's gonna have to bring you your uniform. I was like, you think my mother? With 16 loads of lingerie is gonna come to bring me my uniform? Put it on speaker, I wanna hear.